Hey yogis, as promised, just giving you your little bedtime routine for you to do before you go to bed or in the evening after work if you've got a bit of backache or neck ache. Um, so yeah, hopefully this helps. So beginning to soften your gaze or closing your eyes, bring the palms to the knees, sitting in your Sukhasana, comfortable seated position, or you can flip your palms up and take your forefinger and thumb together in Chin Mudra. Take a deep inhale in through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. And again in through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. One more just like that, in through the nose and sighing it out through the mouth. And then just returning to your normal breathing. Noticing how much more grounded you feel now that you've taken those breaths and you've come back into your body and into the present moment. Releasing the hands to the knees, holding onto the knees or onto the floor. You're just going to take a deep inhale here, and as you exhale, release the head forward. Taking the head over to your left hand side, taking your left ear to your left shoulder. Take a deep inhale as you arrive, and exhale, releasing the head forward and down, and over to the other side, right ear to right shoulder. Take a deep inhale and releasing forward and down, and then taking the left ear to the left shoulder. Inhaling here, last time. Exhale, forward and down, right ear to right shoulder. And take a deep inhale and bring the head back up to a neutral position. We're going to start to do some shoulder rolls. So as you inhale, bringing the shoulders forward and up. And then as you exhale, releasing them down and back. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. One last time. Inhale, forward and up. And exhale, back and down. On your next inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, releasing them into a cactus, bringing your elbows to your shoulder level. Take a deep inhale, stretching through the chest. Bring the shoulder blades together at the back. As you exhale, rounding forwards, bringing the hands and the shoulders forward and hinging from the hips over towards the front. Inhale, coming back to the center. Exhale, reaching for the sky. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, round. Inhale, center. Exhale, reaching for the sky. Take a deep inhale here, and as you exhale, float your left hand down to the mat. Inhale, reaching up long. Exhale, folding over towards your left. Reaching up, reaching overhead with your palm facing down, and then taking the gaze underneath your arm if that's comfortable. Inhale as you come back up through center, bringing your left arm with you. Exhale, taking your right fingers to the floor. Inhale, reaching up long. Exhale as you fold, taking the gaze underneath the arm. And inhale, coming all the way back up through center. On your next exhale, you're going to release the left fingers and hand all the way down, grazing the floor, and then landing on the fingertips at the back. Inhale, sitting up long, reaching up. Exhale as you float the right hand to the outside of the left knee. Inhale, spine long. Exhale as you twist. With each inhale, you're lengthening the spine. With each exhale, you twist a little deeper. And when you've gone far enough, you can begin to turn your head, bringing that little twist into your neck. Remember to breathe. And on your next inhale, coming back through center, inhale, sweeping the arms all the way up. Exhale, releasing your right fingers down, grazing the floor, landing behind you. Inhale, spine long, reaching up. Exhale, release the left hand to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, spine long. Exhale, twist. You inhale, you're reaching up the crown of your head up towards the sky. And as you exhale, you can gently push the outside of the palm against the knee, helping you into that twist. And then take the gaze behind you, remembering to breathe. And when you are ready, inhaling all the way back through center and letting it go. Bring the soles of the feet together. Take a deep inhale as you lengthen through the spine, gently bringing the elbows to the insides of the knees. And as you exhale, see where you can soften. Coming into your Baddha Konasana butterfly pose. Take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, you're going to send your right leg forward, keeping your left foot in the inside of your right leg. Inhale, sweep both arms up. And exhale as you begin to hinge from the hips, keeping the spine long and the chest forward, releasing over your right leg. Bend the knee as much as you need to here. There's no competition, it's just you and your body. Each time you breathe in, you can feel yourself lengthen, creating the space. And each time you exhale, maybe you can soften some more. And on your next inhale, walking the hands back up, drawing your right foot in to meet your left, and then exhale, sending your left foot away, lengthening that leg out, right foot into the inside of your left thigh. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and exhale, hinging from the hips, allowing your torso to come closer to your leg. Bend the knee as much as you need to, and the hands can rest on the floor or the leg, wherever they get to. This is not the time to have judgment on yourself, to judge anything that you're doing. Moving with compassion for your body, you and your body, moving as one. Take a deep inhale. Let it go. Good. On your next inhale, walking the hands back up, bring the feet in, cross the ankles, and then come into your tabletop position so that your knees are underneath your hips and your hands are underneath your shoulders. As you inhale, drop the belly, send the tailbone up towards the sky, open the chest and gaze forward. As you exhale, round the back, tucking the tailbone and pushing through the palms of your hands. Inhale, arching the spine, tailbone towards the sky, gazing forwards. Exhale, rounding. Good. Inhale, coming back through center and then letting the belly drop, reaching the heart forwards, gazing forwards. Inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale, arching one last time. And exhale, rounding. Inhale as you come back through to a central position so that you're comfortable here. Everything is back as it was. Tuck the toes and sit back onto those tucked toes into like a modified child's pose. As you inhale, reach the hands out long and release the head down to the mat. A deep breath here. Let it go. As you inhale, maybe you want to come up onto your fingertips, bringing a deeper stretch across the front of the chest, into those shoulders. Good. Releasing those palms back down to the mat if you're on your fingertips. Come back into your tabletop position, untuck the toes and take the knees out wide. Toes are touching at the back, knees are out wide. You're going to take a seat back into your child's pose. Take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, see where you can soften. Option here to come up onto your fingertips if you would like to. And just breathe. And lowering the palms if you're on your fingertips. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to walk your hands over towards the right. Take a big inhale here. Option to come up onto your fingertips if you want to. And coming back down onto the palms. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, walking the hands through center and then over towards the left. Big inhale, filling the lungs, filling the belly. An option to come up to the fingertips if you want to. As you exhale, see if you can soften. Good. On your next inhale, lower the palms, walking back through to the center of the mat. You're going to come up into your tabletop position, bring the knees back under the hips, tuck the toes, and send the hips up to the sky, coming into your downward facing dog. Pushing through the palms of your hands, you're just going to begin to lower one heel and then the other, one at a time. Just walking in your downward facing dog, sending some love into the backs of those legs. And when you're ready, look to the front of your mat and make your way there. When you've arrived, inhale, halfway lift. You can be on fingertips or you can bring your hands to your shins. Your back is straight, your legs are straight. Exhale as you bend into the knees, release the hands to the mat, release the head and the neck. Coming into your forward fold, Uttanasana. On your next inhale, begin to rise, slowly uncurling your spine. Take your hands out wide and then up, palms meet in prayer, Anjali Mudra, and then bring them down to your heart center. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, floating down. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale as you halfway lift, straight back, straight legs. Exhale, plant the palms and step back to your downward facing dog. As you inhale, you're going to move forward through into your plank. Lower to the knees, come off the toes, and lower all the way down through your chaturanga, all the way to the floor with an exhale. And then gently, with your inhale, push through the palms, engage your glutes, coming into your cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, releasing all the way back down, tuck the toes, come onto your knees, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift the left leg high. You're going to bring the left knee to the left elbow, and then you're going to send it back. As you do that, you're going to inhale here, you're going to exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, send it back. As you exhale, this time you're going to bring your left knee to your left wrist, and then you're going to lower the knee just behind the wrist. Walk the left foot over towards the right hand side of the mat to wherever feels comfortable so that you can keep your hips squared to the mat. Lower the back knee and come off the toes. Inhale, reaching your chest forward, leading with the heart. And as you exhale, gently allowing yourself to fold forward over that left leg, coming into your pigeon pose, Kapatanasana. And breathe. Option here, if you have blocks at home, you can put a couple of blocks under your forehead, or you can just bring one fist on top of the other, and you can rest your forehead on top of those fists so you can release the neck. Breathe. Notice if you're holding any tension anywhere. With each in-breath, breathe in awareness. And with each exhale, see if you can let it go. We can only change the things that we see. So awareness is always the first point. On your next inhale, coming back up onto the hands, you're going to sit down onto your left side and bring your right leg round in front of you. Your left foot is now on the inside of your right thigh. You're going to inhale, sweep the arms up, and exhale, folding forward over your right leg. And you can bend that right knee as much as you need to here. This is your practice, this is your body. Take a deep inhale, see if you can lengthen the spine. As you exhale, see if you can let go a little bit more. Maybe your eyes just want to gently close here if they're open. On the next inhale, walking the hands back up. You're going to take the outside of your left ankle and just pop it over your right leg to wherever it comes to that's comfortable for you. And you have an option here. You can keep your right leg long, or you can bring that right foot and tuck it in. As long as both sit bones are on the floor, that's absolutely fine. Then you can take your left arm behind you, coming onto the fingertips. You're going to inhale as you sweep the right arm up and out. And then gently let it float down so that it hooks onto the outside of your left knee. The arm can be long or it can be bent. As you inhale, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, see if you can twist. Notice where you get to here. Keeping your awareness in your own body. Again, you can gently close the eyes. You're here for a few more breaths. Good. A couple more breaths. And on your next inhale, releasing everything, coming out of that little bind. Coming back onto your tabletop position so that you can push up into your downward facing dog, and we can do the other side. I'm going to turn around so I can still face you. So inhale as you send your hips up high, coming into your downward facing dog. Maybe walking through, one heel lowers, the other then lowers, one at a time. And then this time we're going to begin to lift the right leg, hit the plant, up to the sky. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, bring your right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, send it back and up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, send it back and up. As you exhale this time, bring the right knee to the right wrist and then lower it down. Walk the foot out towards the left and then lower the left knee and come off the toes. Square the hips to the mat, coming into your version of your pigeon Uttanasana pose. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, maybe you can come onto the forearms or onto a bolster if you have one at home. Take a deep inhale and let it go. Option here to bring one fist on top of the other and release the forehead down. Maybe you want to gently close your eyes again. Bringing your awareness to whether you're holding any tension anywhere. Inhale as you notice it. Exhale as you let it go. Good. Releasing the hands if you've got them in fists. Take a deep inhale as you come back up onto the hands and then lower down onto your right side, swinging your left leg out in front of you. Keeping it straight so that you're facing your left leg, tuck the right foot into the inside of the left thigh. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and exhale as you gently fold forward over the left leg. Bend the knee as much as you need to, you're not trying to get anywhere. You're just trying to see what you can feel today. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, let it go. The mind begins to wander. Just gently bring it back to your breath. Follow your breath in and then follow it out. And on your next inhale, walking the hands back up, you're going to take the right foot and take it over to the outside of the left leg, wherever is comfortable for you. Option here to keep your left leg long, or you can bend it and bring it underneath you as long as both sit bones are on the floor. Take your right hand behind you, coming onto the fingertips. Inhale, sweep the left arm out and up, and then begin to twist before you actually drop the arm. And then as you're twisting, you're facing over to the right hand side. Release the arm. You can hook the left elbow onto the outside of the right knee if that's comfortable. Just keep the arm straight. Inhale as you lengthen through the spine, and exhale, beginning to twist a little deeper. Maybe your gaze can go behind you. Remembering to fill your belly with each breath. Coming back through center on an inhale, releasing the feet out in front of you. As you exhale, rolling down through the spine. You're going to take the arms out wide, palms facing up. Bring the knees up so that the shins are parallel to the floor. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, release the knees over towards the right hand side, slowly and with control, before they gently land on the floor. Take a deep inhale here, and as you exhale, maybe you want to take your gaze over towards your left fingertips. Bringing your awareness to your breath. Notice how this pose is making you feel. Whether there's any tension, whether you're holding on anywhere. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, let it go. And on your next inhale, bring the head back up through to the center and take the knees up one by one or both at the same time. Then as you exhale, you're just gently going to release the knees over towards the left. With control, let them land on the floor. Inhale here, and then as you exhale, maybe you take your gaze over towards your right fingertip. Option here, as always, to gently close your eyes and follow your breath. When you're ready, bringing the head back up through to the center, gently bringing the knees up. Keep the toes together, separate the knees, reach through and take hold of the inside of your feet or the outside, or you can bring your peace fingers to your big toes and just wrap them around, coming into your Ananda Balasana, happy baby. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, releasing the head, neck and shoulders back down to the mat. Drawing those knees towards the floor next to your armpits, and then gently rocking side to side as you massage into your lower back. Again, feel free to just gently let the eyes soften. Good. Releasing the hold on the feet. Bring the feet and knees back together and let them come down to the mat. You're going to send the feet away from you, coming into your comfortable position for Shavasana. Take a deep inhale in through the nose and exhale, sighing it out through the mouth. And again in through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. This is your time now. Lie in the stillness, embracing everything that you've just done, letting it settle into your body. The mind begins to wander. Gently bring it back to your breath. Notice the cool air coming in and the warm air as it leaves the body. And if you'd like to stay here in Shavasana as long as you want, please feel free to do that. Otherwise, you're going to begin to bring some movement back into your fingers and toes. As you inhale, reach the arms overhead, fingers away from you, maybe point the toes, full body stretch. And then as you exhale, bring the knees in one by one, hug them in, gently rocking side to side. And then allow yourself to roll over onto one side and come up to a seated position. When you've arrived, bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. We'll take 3 deep inhales and exhales here. As you inhale, feel the expansion in your chest and then your belly. As you exhale, draw your hands towards you. Exhale fully until there's nothing left. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale, sighing it out through the mouth. Bring your hands to your heart in Anjali Mudra. A second to thank yourself for practicing this today, giving your body the medicine it needs. And I thank you for choosing me to guide you in your practice. Namaste.